Hello again, my friends. Welcome back to the Speak Easy English Show. If you were here in the last episode, I'm really glad you came back. You practiced introducing yourself. Just that. Something small, but very important. And I hope you felt something when you did it. Maybe your English wasn't perfect. Maybe you made a small mistake. Maybe you stopped and started again. That's okay. That's normal. That's learning. Because even if it wasn't perfect, it was clear, and you spoke, and that matters more than you think. Some of you might be thinking, Daniel, I was nervous. Yes, me too sometimes. Today, we're going to talk about something a little deeper. Something many English learners feel, but don't always say out loud. Fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding silly. Fear of being judged. So before we begin, take a slow breath with me. In and out. You're safe here. You're learning. And I'm proud of you for showing up today. Let me be honest with you. Heart to heart, most people don't struggle with English because of grammar. Not really. They struggle because they're afraid. Afraid of making mistakes. Afraid of sounding silly. Afraid of being judged. Afraid of forgetting words right in the middle of a sentence. And if that sounds like you, yes, I see you. Please listen carefully now. This part is important. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing at all. You are not slow. You are not bad at English. You are not weak. You are human. And humans feel fear when they try something new. Even my best students felt this way at the beginning. Even confident speakers once froze, forgot words, and laughed at themselves. So if your heart beats faster when you speak, if your voice shakes a little, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're learning, and that's something to be proud of. Let's talk about fear for a moment. Not quickly. This part matters. Fear is not your enemy. It never was. Fear is just your mind trying to protect you. Your mind is saying, I want to be safe. And that's okay. That's human. But listen to me carefully now. English is not dangerous. Nothing bad happens when you make a mistake. No one gets hurt. No alarms go off. The world doesn't stop. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are how language is learned. Think about babies for a second. When babies learn to speak, they make mistakes every single day. They say words wrong. They mix sounds. They try and try again. And what do? We don't judge them. We don't laugh at them. We smile. We encourage them. Sometimes we even clap. So let me ask you something very gently. Why are you so hard on yourself? Why do you expect perfection from someone who is still learning? You deserve the same kindness, the same patience, the same smile. Okay, now let's do this together. No pressure, just you and me. I'm going to give you 3 simple rules. Not 10, not complicated, just 3. Rule 1. Speak slowly. Slow English sounds confident. Fast English sounds nervous. So take your time. There is no race here.
English is not running away. Pause, breathe, speak slowly. And yes, people will understand you better when you slow down. Rule 2. Use short sentences. You don't need long sentences. You really don't. Listen to these. This is good. I like it. I don't understand. Simple, right? Short, clear. And let me tell you a secret. These are powerful sentences. Clear English is strong English, not long English. Rule 3. Accept mistakes. Now this is the most important rule. Say this with me, out loud if you can. It's okay if you feel a little shy. Mistakes are okay. Good. Say it again, slowly. Mistakes help me learn. Yes, that's it. You did great. And if you smiled a little while saying it, that's a good sign. All right, let's practice something very easy now. Nothing scary, nothing difficult. This is a safe moment. No one is watching you. No one is judging you. Just relax your shoulders. Let them drop. Yes, like that. Take a slow breath. In and out. Good. Now repeat after me. Not fast, not loud. Just slowly, calmly, in your own voice. I'm learning English. Pause, wait, listen. Good, really good. And if your voice felt a little shaky, that's okay. Just means you care. Let's try the next one. I'm not perfect. Pause. That's honest. And honesty is powerful. You don't have to be perfect to speak English. You don't have to sound like a native speaker. You just have to be real. Now, one more sentence. This one is very important. Say it gently. That's okay. Pause. Yes, exactly. Some of you might have smiled when you said that. Some of you might have felt a little relief in your chest. That's not imagination. That's confidence starting to grow. Now, stop for a second. Don't rush. Just listen. Listen to yourself. Listen to your voice. That sound you just heard? That is English. Real English. Not perfect English, not fancy English, but honest English. And let me tell you something important as your teacher. Confidence is not loud. It doesn't shout. It doesn't rush. Real confidence is quiet. It speaks slowly. It allows mistakes. It keeps going anyway. Every time you speak like this, calm, slow, kind to yourself, you are training your brain to feel safe. And when your brain feels safe, your English becomes clearer. Your words come easier. Your fear becomes smaller. So if today you spoke just one sentence, I'm proud of you. If today you only whispered it, I'm still proud of you. Because learning English is not about being perfect, it's about being patient. And you are doing that right now. And before we continue, if this feels helpful, if this feels a little different from normal English classes, please subscribe. This channel is for real learners, people who are trying, people who are growing, not perfect speakers, just honest ones. Let me tell you something personal, not something from a book, not something from a lesson, something real. When I was learning another language, I was afraid too, very afraid. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel smart. I felt small. I worried about my accent. I worried it sounded strange. I worried people would hear me and think, why does he talk like that? I worried about choosing the wrong word, about stopping in the middle of a sentence, about my mind going completely blank. And yes, I worried people would laugh. I tried to practice quietly. I tried to stay silent sometimes, because silence felt safer than making a mistake. And then, one day, it happened. I spoke in front of other people, and I made a mistake. Not a small one, a clear mistake, the kind you notice the second it comes out of your mouth. I felt my face get warm. You know that feeling? When heat rushes up to your cheeks? My heart started beating faster. My hands felt a little strange. And inside my head I thought, oh no, here it comes. I felt embarrassed. I wanted to disappear for a moment, just sink into the floor and vanish. But then, something surprising happened. They didn't laugh. Not even a little. No pointing, no jokes, no whispering. They waited. They listened. And then, they helped me. Someone corrected me kindly, not loudly, not to show they were better than me. Someone smiled. A real smile. The kind that says, you're okay. Someone said, it's okay. I understand. And in that exact moment, my fear became smaller. Not gone, not magically fixed, just smaller. And that's how it works. Fear doesn't disappear in one day. It doesn't leave because someone tells you, don't be afraid. Fear shrinks when you feel safe, when you're accepted, when you realize mistakes don't end the world. Every time you speak, every time you try again, fear gets a little quieter. So if you're afraid right now, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you care. And I promise you this, your fear will shrink too. Slowly, gently, one sentence at a time. I promise. Before we finish, let's slow down one last time. No rush, no pressure. Just take a moment with me. Sometimes, when we learn something new, our minds want to hold on to everything at once. Too many rules, too many tips, too many shoulds. But today, we don't need all that. Let's remember just a few simple things, only the ones that really matter. First, speak slowly. When you speak slowly, your mind feels calmer. Your words have time to come out. Your breath stays steady. Slow English sounds confident, even when it's simple, even when it's not perfect. Second, use short sentences. You don't need big words. You don't need long explanations. Short sentences are clear. Short sentences are strong. This is good. I don't understand. Can you help me? These sentences work. They always have. They always will. And third,
Accept mistakes. This one is important. Mistakes are not something to hide from. They are not something to be ashamed of. Mistakes mean you are trying. They mean your brain is learning something new. If you wait to speak until you're perfect, you'll wait forever. So let mistakes be there. Let them come and go. They don't define you. And that's it. Nothing more. No extra pressure. No complicated rules. Just these 3 things. And this is how confidence grows. Not loudly, not all at once. Quietly, naturally. It grows when you are kind to yourself, when you give yourself time, when you allow yourself to be a learner. So as you go back to your day, carry this with you. Speak slowly. Keep your sentences short. Let mistakes happen. You're doing better than you think, and you don't need to rush.
Before you go, I want you to know something important. I'm truly proud of you for being here today. Not just for listening, but for staying. It takes courage to sit with fear. It takes courage to admit, yes, this is hard for me. And not everyone does that. Many people close the video. Many people avoid the feeling. Many people tell themselves, I'll learn English later. But you didn't. You stayed. You listened. You tried. And that matters more than perfect grammar ever will. Facing fear doesn't always look brave from the outside. Sometimes it looks quiet. Sometimes it looks like listening with a tired mind. Sometimes it looks like saying one small sentence, even when your heart is beating fast. And you did that today. So take a moment, just for yourself. Let that sink in. Now, let me ask you something. Not as a teacher testing you, but as someone who understands you. Here's our question of the day. What makes you afraid to speak English? You don't need to explain everything. You don't need the perfect words. Just one word is enough, or one short sentence. Maybe it's mistakes, maybe it's accent, maybe it's people, maybe it's confidence. Whatever it is, it's okay. And if you feel shy writing it, if your fingers stop before you type, if you think, what if this sounds silly? Please remember this. You are not alone here, not even a little. Every comment you write, someone else is thinking the same thing. Every fear you share, another learner feels it too. This is not a place for judgment. This is not a place for perfect English. This is a place for real learners, for honest effort, for quiet growth. And when you write your answer, you're not just helping yourself, you're helping someone else feel brave enough to speak too. So take your time, write when you're ready. I'll be here, and no matter what you write, I'm proud of you for trying. In the next episode, we'll practice something very practical. How to start a conversation easily. No fear, no pressure, just simple, real English. So until next time, be kind to yourself. Keep practicing, and speak easy, my friends.